A group from KELOLAND is just getting back from a dangerous but important trip to the South Sudan. Members of the Christ-centered educational project based in Sioux Falls are helping to build schools and recruit teachers for an area torn apart by war. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Matt Holson shows you their progress and why they're so passionate about it.
South Sudan is a country in East Central Africa, and to KELOLAND resident Don Hill, it's a totally different world from the one he's used to.
There are needs across the world. This is one of those regions where the needs are very extreme.
Hill and his wife Brenda are part of the Korwako School Project, a group trying to make a difference. The only way they could safely travel to this specific tribal region is at the side of the project's executive director, David Jall.
The country is devastated by the civil war that is going on 5 years into this, and lack of food, lack of safe drinking water, lack of everything.
Jall grew up in this area of South Sudan and was sent to the military at the age of 8.
You go to bed at night, you don't know if you would wake up at the same place, or you will wake up somewhere else, or you will be alive or dead.
He came to the United States 22 years ago and says he's blessed to raise 4 children here in Sioux Falls. Jall still thinks about the people and his family back in Africa, and that's why he founded the project.
Providing the basic education for these children is what is needed. Lack of education is what makes South Sudan so ravaged by the war at this time. If people are educated, they can make their own decision.
Jall can't do it alone. He's grateful for families like the Hills who chip in and want to help. The organization has provided the roofs for 7 schools and funding for 27 teachers. On top of Christ-centered children's education, they now teach men and women to read as well.
It's part of a calling. You know, as in my worldview, the people in this region are our neighbors, and the needs are so great over there in education, in economic development, in health, in medical. The needs are great, and they're not being met by other means.
Hill recalls a story from his visit where someone was bit by a venomous snake.
If things like that happen, you may just lose a finger or lose a, part of your body, and they just live with that because there's no way for them to get help.
Sometimes it takes a 3 to 4 day walk to find someone with proper medicine. Hill says the U.S. gives aid to South Sudan, but it's not reaching the people.
I wouldn't recommend this for somebody who is trying to just go and see how good we have it here and to compare it with something. This is an area that needs real work.
During the trip, Jall and the Hills provided training for teachers and pastors in the area. There's no police force in control, making the journey dangerous.
It's a tribal culture and a clan culture, and they provide their own justice and their own security.
Jall says once the group flies into Ethiopia and connects with the tribal members protect you like you're their own. While it's risky, he says it's worth the effort.
They're aware of it, so they know there is a risk involved. But at the same time, you have to understand, when Christ came to this earth, it was not easy for them either. So he went through a lot of things, and therefore we are called to do this work. We know it's not going to be easy, but we'll continue to share the good news with our brothers and sisters in South Sudan, regardless of the situation that is going on.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Matt Holson.
The organization is planning another trip for the next year. If you'd like to get involved, we've posted a link for you at this story at KELOLAND.com.